A driver initially wanted for reckless DUI is in custody tonight. He led law enforcement on a dangerous pursuit from La Cañada Flint Ridge and across Sunland area streets, getting hit and sideswiping cars. Hello, I'm Mark Brown. This is Eyewitness News at 8 o'clock.
And I'm Colleen Sullivan. Colliding with a median, the car's airbags deployed, forcing him to stop in North Hollywood, where a long standoff began. Eyewitness News reporter Jory Rand is there live with more video and new details on this driver's frightening road rampage. Jory.
Colleen, Mark, this pursuit only lasted 20 minutes, but this driver was able to inflict a lot of damage from La Cañada Flint Ridge here to North Hollywood. In fact, one of the vehicles who was hit in this pursuit is still here on scene in NoHo hours after this dangerous pursuit came to an end.
Coming up on Van Owen Street, right through the red light, lots of cross traffic.
A dangerous pursuit through North Hollywood.
Another busy intersection, right through Magnolia, right side swiping that compact car.
I just see a car just hit, and then just my mirror just flies off.
Chris Christie in Air 7 calling it all as the driver hit several other cars, though this would be the last.
This is just such a dangerous person behind the wheel. Oh, another! There he goes. There he goes, losing control.
It didn't look like much, but it bent the rear wheel of the car, leaving it undrivable.
At the intersection, losing control of the vehicle into the curb. Looks like the airbags went off. Those are airbags that have been deployed inside that vehicle as he starts to slow down, losing control of the vehicle, crawling to a stop.
It came to a stop in the middle of Vineland, where the car would sit for about an hour. The driver repeatedly opening the door, stepping out, then getting back in. Over and over it happened, perhaps testing what he could get away with, until he decided to try and walk off, and a large sheriff's deputy not having it, tackling the man onto the pavement. He was treated on scene and taken away in an ambulance, handcuffed to the gurney. This chase could have ended much differently. At one point, the man was driving the wrong way down the 210 freeway. He hit two law enforcement vehicles, nearly hit two kids in a crosswalk before hitting two more drivers on Vineland.
I was so close to being home. I just got back from a wedding. I flew in this morning. And, originally I was just going to stay home and clean. And then I was like, I'll pick up a couple of things for my house. Should have just stayed home and cleaned.
The driver of this black car didn't want us to show her face on camera, but she told us she had been the victim of a hit and run before, so began following the car.
I didn't want to let him get away. Yeah, I didn't want to let him. I felt a little safe that the police were behind me, that they were going to take care of it, but I wasn't going to let him get away.
There are a lot of victims out there scattered around the area. The LA County Sheriff's Department says if you are one of them, give them a call tonight. Now, as for the driver, he is now in custody facing a potential litany of charges, including assault with a deadly weapon against an officer.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel, and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.